Boy meets girl, girl meets boy. How will they raise their bundle of joy? Life gets turned around when the boy moves back in town, and they find they're all just living 2 doors down.
You need to sign in.
All right, everyone. Greetings, friends, neighbors, and esteemed members of the Neighborhood Watch Association. I am the president, as most of you know, and my name is Mary Wiley. That's M-E-R-R-Y. Now, we got a little late start today because I had to take my cat Winky to the vet due to some kitty problems she's fine. But let's get rolling with this meeting. All right, first on the agenda. I know you have all known or heard that there have been a rash of break-ins in and around the neighborhood. Now, this kind of thing cannot be condoned. It must be quashed immediately. Something like this could get out and property values could plummet if people were to gossip and say, our neighborhood wasn't safe. On that note, I have invited 2 fine police officers to come and speak to us on the topic of how we can make our neighborhood safer. I'd like to introduce you to Officer Mooney and Officer Trundle.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to put your fears to rest. We are taking precautions and we are taking actions right now as we speak to protect you and your neighborhood. Now, we cannot talk about that right now, but action is being taken. Now, what can you do?
Yeah, we just want to offer some safety tips. Maybe when you leave, you turn on a light, leave the light on. Maybe leave your radio on.
Okay, you know what, you may be great shrimp scampi, but you're out of your league here. Ladies and gentlemen, a wise man once said that if you do not know your history, you will be forced to repeat it. I think it was Carrot Top. No, it was someone with red hair. Regardless, we were there for all of these major crimes that we have had in this neighborhood. We were there when your trash cans were stolen. We were there when your tomatoes were vandalized. And we were there when someone carved Freak Show into your Yugo.
That was me.
What?
I did it.
Oh. Okay, well then, case solved. We're 1 for 3. Now, think back to the 30s and 40s. Frankenstein, werewolves, vampires. You don't see them around anymore. Why? Because the people protected themselves with pitchforks, torches, clubs, anything sharp. This scares away evil.
We're not asking you to do that. We just want you to take a few precautions yourselves. Maybe lock your doors when you leave, shut your garage doors, leave a light on, perhaps the radio.
All right, that sounds very organized, sort of like throwing your underwear into the hamper instead of in front of it. Stick with what you know. Also, on emergencies, on Thursdays, please call 911, as on Thursdays we do a recreation of the Village People downtown. Try to guess which characters we play. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, thank you so much, officers. Association. So without further ado, I'd like to throw the floor open for nominations. Yes.
I would like to nominate Mrs. Abel.
Oh, Mrs. Abel is a very sweet person, but what are the qualifications or qualities about Mrs. Abel that you think would enhance our board?
Well, Mrs. Abel is a wonderful cook. Whenever she bakes those delicious cookies, they're so very tasty when I swallow them. And she takes great care of her garden. Sometimes she's out watering it, and it's like she's in slow motion, and it makes her garden all nice and fertile and moist.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes. All right. Well, Mrs. Abel.
No, I do not accept that nomination. No, thank you.
All right. Would you please note that Mrs. Abel was nominated and declined? All right. Are there any other nominations?
Hello, I'm Dr. Stephen J. Pierce here. I would like to take this opportunity to put into nomination someone who has been proactive in our community, who is very organized and thoughtful about our safety, and who will represent our community with dignity. I'd like to place into nomination the name of my lovely wife, Jennifer.
Oh. I guess that's the end of the nominations, and we can move.
Excuse me.
Yes.
My name's Kevin Stone. I've just recently moved in, and I would like to nominate myself to fill this opening.
Oh.
Well, this is highly unusual. I don't think we've ever had anyone nominate themselves before.
Hitler did.
Oh, well, the bylaws clearly state that a nomination must be seconded by someone who has lived in the neighborhood for at least 2 years. Now, is there someone who would second that nomination who meets that criterion?
Yes, hello, I'm Baxter Newhouse, Morgan Street resident.
Wait a minute, I do not believe Morgan Street is even in Glen Echo.
If you'll look in your notes, you'll see that the Morgan Street extension was annexed by Glen Echo 2 years ago, thereby making me an official resident. And as an official resident, I'd like to officially second for my buddy Kevin here.
I would like to third the nomination.
Oh, thank you, Summer, but that is not necessary. We appreciate your zeal. He has been seconded. All right, well, we have 2 very strong candidates. This is so
I would just
exciting.
like to let everybody know that Stephen and I will be hosting a block party at our house at the end of the week.
Oh.
You don't need to bring anything. We will provide all the food, all of the drinks, and even all the entertainment. Just bring your entire family and enjoy.
Would you like security for that?
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, we'll be there too.
All right, I want you 2 to go out there into the community and start campaigning, and may the best man or woman win.